welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a chit chat get ready with me where I just do my everyday makeup and I talk to you guys about all of the crazy stuff that's happened in my life. I just really want to give you a quick update, maybe not that quick, but still an update about my life, about what's happening, what's gonna happen as well, and also just show you my everyday makeup because I always get so many requests to do that. So you're gonna see everything today. I'm gonna be sharing everything with you guys and also some of my favorite products that I'm using to do my everyday makeup. So without further ado, let's get into it. So where to begin? I've not cut my hair. I've just tucked it in so it looks like I've got a bob. I think it's cute. Huh? That's probably the first thing to say. But foundation wise, I'm gonna be using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I've been using this foundation almost every single time I've done my makeup ever since receiving it. I just love it so much. And I'm gonna be using my infamous beauty blender as usual. And ew. I always just place it out on my face like this. It's a very thick consistency and it's very high coverage, so a little goes a very long way with this one, which is what I love about it. You don't have to use that much, and if you do struggle with like acne or redness in your skin, this can cover everything. I mean, I almost think that it can cover tattoos if you really wanted to. I haven't tried it, so I don't know, but I almost feel like that it's high coverage enough to do that. But first thing that I really want to talk about life-wise is just that I have not been that active. I feel like that's the never-ending story. I guess it's just because I always feel so guilty when I feel like that I haven't been uploading in a while. And I know that the only one that I'm really like disappointing is myself. Obviously, there's also people wanting a new video, but I guess the person that I'm disappointing the most is actually myself, and it feels like shit. To be fairly honest, and I think everybody understands this feeling, due to everything that's happening in the world, I just haven't felt that motivated to do videos. I've been very worried. I've been very unsure about like the future. So for that reason, I just haven't really had the energy to truly go all out with makeup or whatever. I just haven't really felt that inspired to do makeup. Makeup is just so not important right now. And I know that's the wrong way to see it. By the way, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the color Light Neutral, and this one was in 600 Cairo. So I obviously know that I shouldn't be thinking like that. I should be like, my job is important because it's my job. As I said, I just really haven't felt like that talking about makeup has been that acceptable, if you get what I mean, because we're talking about people dying, and comparing that to talking about makeup where I'm talking about
my new favorite foundation or my new favorite mascara,
whatever, I'm just like, just felt weird about that. Obviously life goes on and we have to move on from this, and luckily in Denmark we're doing really well. We're gonna be opening some different places now. Schools are gonna open too for some different classes and stuff like that. So I think we're heading in the right direction. I've actually started baking underneath my eyes again, just a tiny bit, because I love this powder from Jeffree Star. Normally you just have one shade and that's it, but this one I think it's got like 5 or 6 shades, which is really good. Maybe I'll put this down here around my nose. I'm just gonna let that sit and bake away while I'm doing my eyebrows, and let's move on to the next big topic. I'm gonna be using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Soft Brown. It can go a bit too dark for me sometimes, but because I haven't had my hair done for forever due to the circumstances in the world, it fits me quite well right now. I don't even look blonde anymore. It's so weird. From here to like down to there, I think that's my natural hair color. And it's so dark. I mean, it's been forever since I've seen it that much, but holy I'm dark. I just can't wait to go to my hairdressers once again. I miss it so much. And honestly, even before everything closed down, I was in need, like just getting my hair done. I was so in need of that, and now I can't do it. So yeah, I'm just like, and once again, that's just the thing. I feel so horrible about complaining about not being able to go to the hairdresser, but yeah, it's just, you know, like world one problems, I guess. Just gonna be going through my brows with a spoolie. And I actually love using this wax on my brows before going in with the dip brow. This is from the Anastasia Beauty Express for Brows and Eyes small palette. It also comes with a color, a highlighter, but I'm only gonna be using that one today. Just kind of sets the brows in place. I also feel like using this wax before the dip brow pomade also makes the dip brow pomade go on much more like evenly in the brows, so yeah, it's really nice. It's also been forever since I've gotten my lashes lifted and also my brows lifted.
I just feel like everything needs a lift.
Anyway, the next topic that I really want to talk about is my love life. And I feel like one thing that's really important to say before saying anything is that I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to be exposing anybody. I'm not like that at all. But I still just want to tell you how I feel, how I felt, and also give you another reason why my energy has been a bit low. Long story short, I started seeing this guy who's been interested in me for a very long time, and I've always just seen him as a friend. I totally friend-zoned him from the very beginning, but I kind of like ended another thing, and then all of a sudden he was there and I was just like, what am I doing? Like, what the hell am I doing? Here in front of me, I've got a really nice guy who is really interested in me, who's shown interest from the very beginning, who's still showing interest in me, even though that I've been very like, no thank you, no, we're just friends-ish. I was just like, what are you doing? You're always having fun with him, you're always happy when you're around him, and he makes you feel really comfortable. So I actually invited him out for a coffee, and then we met up, and then we kind of started dating. And to be fair, I had like, I think it was around a month and a half where I just felt so happy, and I just felt like this feels so good and this feels so right, and I feel so stupid for not giving it a go. So for around a month and a half, we just took things very slow and steady, which is totally the way that I want to take things. I haven't been in a relationship for so many years, you guys know that. So I feel very closed up with my heart, and it takes time for me to truly open up and to truly trust another person. And I just felt like that he was very understanding of that. And actually the last time that we truly saw each other, that was when I kind of truly figured out with myself that I was actually interested in this guy. And I told myself that the next time that we're gonna see each other, I'm gonna tell him I like him. I told myself that. And then I never really got the chance because he figured out that the guy that I've been dating previously, like before him, it was very close to when we started dating, and then he was like, oh, I'm just second choice, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, to be fairly honest, I would never date a second choice. I would never go with my second choice. I would always go with my heart and go with my gut and go with what feels right for me. I would never settle for less, especially not when it comes to love. So it kind of ended there, and it didn't really end on that great terms, if you ask me at least. I just don't understand. I just truly don't understand how you can end something so beautiful and so good so easily, so quickly. I was like, you've been wanting to date me for over a year, and then when we finally start dating, you end it because you found out that I have a past, that I've been with other boys. What? Well, in my mind, there can only be two real reasons why you're ending it the way that you do, and he ended it over a text. Yep. And me dating a guy before him cannot be a reason. So in my mind, either he has gone through something really terrible with a girl that kind of looks similar to this situation that we were in, and therefore he thinks that it's easier just to end it all before he gets hurt or whatever. That's one reason. Or he's one of those boys that likes the hunt, and once they get what they want, they move on to the next. And I must be honest, I'd never seen the last one coming, but the more that I think about everything, I'm kind of sad because I think that's what happened. I'm extremely disappointed, both in myself but also in him, obviously. But I'm disappointed with myself because I've been wasting my time on such a person. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer, which is one of my personal favorites. Just to get some life back in my cheeks. I must be honest, when he started ignoring me and then ending it over text, the first thing that I did was crying. I mean, it's been forever since I've cried over a boy, but I cried my eyes out and I was so shocked. I think it was more so the shock, and then also the thing with just writing a text. It's so easy. If he's one of those people who can just end things over a text, thank you, next. That's not worth your time or your tears. I'm gonna go in with a bit more bronzer. I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Private Island bronzer because it's just such a beautiful color. It's just one of my favorites. So just overall, I've just been feeling extremely hurt, extremely sad and disappointed, and I almost feel like feeling disappointed is even worse than feeling sad or mad or whatever. So yeah, it's taken me a while to get over this feeling and to kind of like let it go. Gonna be using the Hoola bronzer from Benefit to do some nose contouring. I think the worst thing about this is I really started liking him. So yeah, I also think that's why it took me a bit longer to get over it. It sucks, but you live and you learn, and finally I've moved on from it. I feel much better. I went home for Easter and I spent Easter together with my family, my mom, my dad, and my sister, and it gave me some renewed energy. And also one thing that's made me go like, who is that boy even? I mean, I don't even remember anymore. Something really freaking big is happening in my life and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I can't share it yet, but as soon as I can, I'm gonna be doing an entire video about it because it's so exciting, guys. And it's something, I'm not gonna say too much now because I don't want to jinx anything, but it is something that I've been wanting to do for such a long time. And it's been on my mind for a very long time to get this and to expand a tiny bit. So yeah. I'm not gonna say anymore, but it's really, really exciting, guys. And I mean, you can try guessing in the comments. It's happening very, very soon, and already now I'm just so excited. And as I said, I just feel like that this has just given me renewed energy, and I just feel so happy right now. And after going through a period where you just feel so sad and so low in energy, this has just given me so much I'm just so happy again. And yeah, it's been a month of sadness from me, and now I just feel like I'm back. I'm gonna be using the Brow Spectrum palette from Zoeva, but I'm actually gonna be using this dark shade right here, just down here around my lash line. It gives a bit more oomph to the look that I'm gonna be doing, and when I apply mascara, my lashes look so fat and voluminous and beautiful and dark, and just, yeah, it gives a really nice edge to the look without being too much. Just placing it all the way down here and then smudging it out. It almost looks like a smudge liner. And one thing that I actually get a lot of questions about from you guys, besides do you have a boyfriend, which I don't, is how to get over a breakup and how to get over a heartbreak. I have been telling you about some of my heartbreaks here on this channel, and every time you guys always ask me, how do you get over it and how do you move on with your mind and your mindset and how do you get happy again? And honestly, one thing that I've just learned with life is that it goes up and it goes down. If you don't have the highs, you don't feel the lows, and if you don't have the lows, you don't feel the highs. To get over a breakup, the best thing you can do is try to focus on all of your highs in your life. I mean, I went home to my family where I feel the most safe, the most loved, and they really helped me to get over this situation and to make me feel better about myself. And they obviously also made me understand that if anyone could treat you like that, that person is just not it. And that's also one thing that I've just realized. If anybody can make you feel like shit in the way that he did towards me, he's just not it. He's not worth your time, he's not worth your tears. He's just not it. And I'm not saying that this person is a bad person, because obviously I liked him. I saw all of the good sides in him, but just the fact that he actually felt okay within himself to end it the way that he did and to treat me the way that he did, that says a lot. And I read somewhere, I think it was Maya like a really strong feminist, who said something about when he shows you his true colors for the first time, believe him. And I believe him, okay? You're that kind of person. That's okay. I just don't want to be a part of that. And from reading numerous quotes about getting over a breakup and a heartbreak, and also listening to music, talking to my family and my friends, etc., I've moved on and it feels pretty good. I'm just gonna be curling my lashes really quickly, and then we're gonna apply some mascara. For mascara, I'm gonna be using my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. It's just one of my good OGs, and I just love this mascara. It's just really good for long lashes. Normally I wouldn't curl my lashes, but because it's been so long since I got my lash lift done, I kind of feel like that I need to. Time for blush. I'm using the Bobbi Brown, it's a highlighting powder, but it is a blush, as you can see. It's called Sunset Glow. It's one of my personal favorite blushes because it does have that tiny bit of a like shine to it, or it's got a lot of shine, let's be honest. And it gives that pinky look as well. So it's just really pretty and fresh. And for highlight, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter because it's my personal favorite. I use it all the time. It has cracked a tiny bit, as you can see, or actually it's cracked everywhere, but it's still going strong and I love it so much. Just on the highest points of the cheeks. And for the lips, I have a special combo that I absolutely love. And firstly, I'm gonna be using the Origins Nude Nectar Lip Balm, which is just a lip balm. So I kind of use that as a primer. Yeah, I'm gonna be using a lip liner and then also a lipstick. I'm using the NARS lip liner in the color Halong Bay. And I'm just using it all over the lip. And this one looks extremely similar to my own natural lip color. Just a tiny bit more beige. Once I've used that, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty lip contour in the color Flirt, and I'm gonna be using it on the outskirts of my lips just to outline them. It's kind of like a 90s lip in a way. And then I'm gonna be using the Rituals lipstick in the color Nude Pink. Such a pretty nude. Okay guys, so there we go. That was my everyday makeup routine. Of course, I know to some people this is a lot. I know to some people this is nothing. So it definitely depends on your makeup preferences in general. But to me, this is a really nice everyday makeup that I feel really comfortable in. And I've kind of refound a love of wearing makeup again, which feels really good. You can obviously copy this or you can take inspiration from it, whatever you feel like. But I really hope that this was interesting for you guys to see and also just to hear some life updates from me. And as I said, the big life update will come very, very, very soon, sooner than you think. So definitely stay tuned for that, guys. I am personally so excited to share it with you and just to, yeah, have this happening to me as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way, please give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel as well, and remember to follow me on my TikTok and on my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, I love you all to the moon and back and everywhere else. Mwah!